Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 13 of my playthrough of Total War Warhammer 2, playing as Norsca on this Mortal Empires campaign. Just before we get started guys, as usual, links down in the description below to my social media, Instagram and Twitter. If you want to give me a follow over there, that would be greatly appreciated. And as I mentioned last time as well, I'm going to start posting some pictures of miniature painting on my Instagram to make use of that a little bit more. As well as that, make sure you like this video if you enjoy the episode, leave any tips or feedback down below as well, and if you're enjoying the series so far and you haven't already subscribed, why not consider subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications so that you find out whenever I release a new video. Cool, with all that good stuff out of the way, let's have a quick recap as to what happened in the last one. I believe it's not too much, to be honest. We kind of took out Laurelon Forest here. We made it into one of the Chaos Shrines. There's not much else we can do with it, unfortunately. It's not one that we were able to settle in. So this is probably going to get taken by either these orcs here or maybe the Empire. Someone's going to take it anyway, and it won't be us, unfortunately. So it does kind of strengthen our enemies a little bit, but we kind of have to do it, unfortunately. And I think the plan now, going forward, is we're going to send all three of these armies. We have had to cut down, I believe it was Throg's army a little bit. Everyone else seems to have 20 units, I believe. Actually, Wulfrik has even less, so maybe next turn we'll transfer some of these units here from Throg over to Wulfrik. Yeah, we'll do something like that, fill his army up, either way. After that, we're going to send them all up north. I'm still in two minds about this because it's just a long way for them to go, but I'm thinking send them up north. Start fighting against these guys up here. We've got a couple of Dark Elf factions who are not allied to anyone. And we've also got the Hmong, who are a Norscan tribe, who live up here in the corner of the map. So, you know, if we can take out the leader, then we confederate those guys. So that's kind of the plan so far. I'm kind of in two minds as to whether I send one or two armies up here, or all three of them even. Feel like we will be much quicker up there if we send all three. The only problem with doing that is that it leaves us completely undefended down here in the south. And I do feel like, well, if we're undefended, it might mean that they attack us a bit sooner than we'd want them to, maybe. I don't know. Because it does look like the Empire are kind of getting a bit stronger. They've got allies as well.
Speak. I will hear you now.
But they've got quite a few allies.
My mood is dark.
Paravon Artoy, I don't know how you pronounce that, and then Bordelo. Also, they've got defensive allies with Baston, Karak Ziflin, and the Golden Order. Yeah, so these guys are pretty tough and going to be very difficult to fight against, but we are going to have to do it at some point. I mean, the Vampire Counts were around here before, but they seem to have been beaten back now, I guess. So yep, I think Reichland, the Empire, are going to be pretty difficult to fight when we eventually do, but that's why we kind of need to take more territories, so we've got more income, field more armies, and all that stuff. And then other than that, I think we'll just have to kind of continually raid them and raise more armies that way. Anyway, that's all problems for future us to solve. I think what we'll do is we are at the end of the turn here. We'll end it and get cracking with this next... well, get cracking with the episode in the next turn. Alright then, so Reichland have actually confederated the Golden Order now, making them even stronger. Okay, fair enough. How strong does that make them, actually?
You are not welcome in my court.
It's actually gone down in the strength rank, but that's probably just because other factions have gotten stronger as well, but that's fine. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I've decided I'm just going to send two armies up north and keep one down here for defence. I don't think we can justify sending everyone and leaving ourselves undefended, so Throg, I'm going to leave in defence. But before I do that, let's hand off some units over to Wulfrik. So I think maybe we give a couple of these guys, in fact let's just pick the ones that have the most troops, so it's that one and that one. Yeah, a couple of them. We can actually only send over 4 units, right? So already got some skirmishers, maybe great axes, something like that. Let's do it. And yeah, that puts Wulfrik up. Actually, no, sorry. I'm getting confused here. We could have given him 2 more units. So we absolutely should do that. Maybe we give them one more unit of skirmishers and Royal Champions, maybe another unit. Yeah, let's do it. Does mean Wulfrik can't move very far, but that's fine. Let's actually send them up this way. Yeah, let's send them up this way. They need to replenish first before they do anything else, really. Same with Throg as well. He's just going to sit there and defend, I guess. Can actually build something over here. Do have a new building slot. I'm not sure what we can build here. So we can get a Whirl of Raiders remains. That gives us a bit more Chaos Corruption. Or we can upgrade the Sacrificial Pyre. Gives us a bit more Public Order. I mean, Public Order is actually alright here, to be fair. It's not terrible. Once we've saved up a little bit more money, we can generate a bit more income from here as well. Interesting. Okay, well, let's not spend anything this turn, because we've got pretty low funds as it is. I'd rather save them.
To the four corners.
Got killed over here, who has ranked up. I think we should probably move over into this next... Yeah, next set of spells here, I think. Cool. Yeah, not very much to do this turn. Not very much at all. Do we want to, though, actually put these guys into a marching formation in the settlement, just so they get a bit more replenishment? I think that makes sense. I mean, once we get over to this side, we're going to be kind of marching through friendly territory all the way up here, so we'll get replenishment all the way up until we decide to move across. I mean, even when we get over here, actually, we've got friendly territory, so before we go to war with these guys, we definitely can sit in, like, Shagrath, for example, and replenish if we want to. Yeah, okay. Cool, well, I think we end the turn there, then. Don't think we're at war with anyone at the moment, so we should be alright. Cool, yeah, pretty uneventful between turns there. Got a construction complete, which I'd forgotten about. That's fine, that's all good. That does us nothing but favours. Okay, let's get these guys... Oh, this happens every single time. We want to get them across the water into Pakai space, so they might lose a bit of replenishment while they're in the water here. Actually, no, they might still get it because it is friendly water, I believe. Yeah, it's a little bit. Anyway, next time we'll get them into Pakai space, and let's get Wulfrik next.
The eternal challenger.
Into the settlement. Let's just keep Throg just outside.
Where's my next?
Yep, let these guys all replenish as much as they can. Cool. Yep, again, this is going to be probably a few consecutive short turns, but before we actually move on, let's just have a look at what we can make here. So, getting a guard shack with a bit more garrison, probably not a bad idea. I was thinking of creating this World of Raiders remains, however, corruption-wise, I think we're alright as we are, to be honest, for now, at least. I mean, we could build something here just so we can get some sort of recruitment, but I mean, it's pretty basic recruitment, right? It's not really going to do as much favours in the long run. I feel like having a stronger garrison here is probably the smarter play, so let's do that. Let's get a garrison in, and then in the next turn, on the next couple of turns, we'll get the longship builder in for a bit more income. Try and make this a little bit of a safe haven for us on this side of the sea. Cool, yeah, again, like I said, short turn, get everyone moving. It's probably going to be a few consecutive short turns, actually. Once we start making some money, though, we can upgrade some buildings, then we'll do that too. Another pretty uneventful turn here, apart from Bordello and Sylvania have come to peace with each other, which is cool. That's fine. Right, so let's get everyone moving again. So we want to get these guys... Actually, let's just move them just outside, because Wulfrik might be able to make it into the city this turn. Yeah, and they're going to get plenty of replenishment where they are. So that's fine. Wulfrik, actually, he won't make it, but that's also okay. let's just get him out onto the water for now. Actually, keep him on this side here, because I believe if we cross into this sea, we're not going to get the replenishment, whereas we will get it here. I wonder if I can just put him into Wrecker's Point, actually. Get a bit more replenishment. Yeah, perfect. The next turn they can make it over there. Awesome. Alright then. And then we can get Throg in here. And yeah, with Throg, he's just going to sit there in defense now, just to make sure, well, really just to make sure Reichland don't come and attack us, I guess. Because that would be bad if we've got no one here defending. And again, let's save some money. We are making a little bit more now. Not too sure how or why, but one thing I wanted to check actually was there was some Skaven, I think it's Clan Gritius, this one here. See if we can trade with them. Trade agreement, moderate. Alright, we rejected it, never mind. What else we can get with these guys? I think we've already got a non-aggression pact with them, I believe. Anyway to check, actually. Probably is, and I'm probably being stupid. There we go. Non-aggression pact. Hopefully that'll make them like us over time, and then we can get trade with them at some point. I'm just thinking for a bit of extra money, really, more than anything. And the other Skaven clan, can't remember which one it is, the one that lives over here. This one. These guys, they were trading with me as well, so the more money we can get, the better, I guess. Anyway, let's end the turn there, and yeah, keep these guys moving. Oh, got population surplus in Icetooth Mountains. Don't know if that was something we were waiting for. I can't remember, to be honest. But it gives us 5, so no, we weren't waiting for it. But we can upgrade this to a tribal stronghold next if we want to, which provides a bit of a better garrison, a bit more money, public order, and so on. So we can do that at some point. Again, we don't really have the money for it at the moment, though, unfortunately. One thing I can do, though, is upgrade this now to a longship builder, which will generate a bit more income. We're actually generating 800 now. Not sure why that's going up, actually, because I don't think we've done anything different. We've not, you know, taken or completed any more buildings or anything. Something's affecting it, but either way, it's fine. Let's keep these guys moving as well. I think one more turn just to let them fully replenish all their units, and then we'll start marching them a bit faster. And let's get Wulfrik here into the settlement. There we go. And again, he'll get a bit of replenishment this turn, finish everyone off there, and he can start marching a bit quicker next turn as well. Might even send him by sea, actually, up this way. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, because he should get there a bit quicker if we do that. Let's just get them regrouping in Shagrath, and then we've got, yeah, it looks like 4 settlements here that we can potentially take. This one we should be able to make into an outpost. These ones here, however, probably not. We might have to just raise those ones, but that's fine, because we get a bunch of money for doing that. We also get the opportunity to you know, put down one of these totems to the Chaos Gods, which we need to do. So, yeah, that'll help in that regard. Once we find Mung and find their leader, take him out, we should gain a bit of territory over this side as well. And again, it's all about just getting that income, I guess, for now. But yeah, nothing else to do really for this turn, so let's end it there. Rare metal. We've seen this event before, I believe, so let's just check what the 2 options are. So we either get minus 15% to speed for all units or less armor. I would actually rather take less speed, I think. Yeah. Can't remember what Dark Elves are like, and I'm pretty sure we'd want to keep our armor as opposed to keep our speed. Maybe that's a terrible idea, but we'll find out either way, won't we? Okay, I'm going to get these guys into a marching stance and get them on the water. I think I'm going to do the same with Wulfrik as well. Just get them sailing round now. Now, we've got a little bit of income again. So, actually, looks like Odin Arathane can be upgraded. Actually, I just thought we should have really taken him with us, shouldn't we? Never mind, that's fine. I think we upgrade him. What does Twisted Architecture do? So that's construction costs. That doesn't really benefit us. Income from all buildings plus 3% in the local region. Again, not really benefit to us right now. These things are all to do with different hero actions, which again we're not taking part in. So let's just buff some of these here maybe. -16 leadership's not bad actually. Just scare people away. Can't be a bad thing surely. Can upgrade these as well over time, which is probably a good idea again, just to buff this area. Still got negative public order over this side, but again struggling to really think of a solution to that other than conquering more land around it, which can't really do right now. If we take this, yeah, this still doesn't give us any chaos corruption in adjacent provinces, but it does give us +2 to public order in adjacent provinces, which would solve our problem, I think. So actually, let's spend the money we've got on that. Yeah, that actually makes sense to do. It's going to take 3 turns, but we'll try to remember to come back and actually check that. Next turn, the Longship Builder is going to be done as well, so we get a little bit more income, which is cool, because I think at the moment, actually we're not even taxing it at the moment. So let's start taxing it, because public order's alright over here, especially now that we've got Throg's army sitting in there. And yeah, cool. Sounds good. Right then, let's end the turn there. Let's just double check we did move these guys, didn't we? We did. Cool, let's end the turn there then. So Throg's gained the trait builder, which gives us a little bit more income. Cool, that's never a bad thing. Yep. Unseasonable weather, so this is -20% casualty replenishment rate to all characters, but we get a buff to recruitment costs. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we kind of messed up here earlier on in the campaign, really. We should have taken the 1,000 moors before we moved on the Wood Elves, because we could have claimed all this land here, but never mind. Now that it's in Nagaron's hands, pretty much, at least for now, yeah, not going to be of any benefit to us taking that. These guys, I'm guessing, are quite strong. Yep. I'm guessing it'll take a lot for us to kind of take those guys out, I think. Anyway, it's fine. I mean, the Empire are the ones we need to take out for the short campaign victory, which is the one we wanted to go for in the first place, so yeah, we'll have to just wait. Anyway, Throg has leveled up here. Let's give him points into, I'm thinking himself again. Actually, he's got quite a few points in himself. Maybe we go for the Marauders, given that that is mainly what he has here in his force. Yep. Research is still ticking on. Which research are we actually getting? That's something we should probably check. Cool. So that gives us some buffs against Dark Elves, which is perfect. So 6 turns away from that.
Let's fight.
We've moved these guys already. I think that's it for this turn again. Again, flying through the turns here, but yeah, we do need to get ourselves up there in the north and taking some more territory. I feel like that's the next best place to go. The only other option I would have had would be to go back up against the Skaven over here, but I feel like that's probably not a good idea. There are some orcs here as well, actually.
Get on with it.
As like the Slaughterer, even balance of power, which is interesting actually. But I do feel like positionally where he is, if we could quite easily go to war with him, take these 2 settlements here, and the Skaven would probably help us out. I'm not sure if this is our friendly Skaven action over here as well. Not sure. Either way, I feel like yeah, we probably could take those. But you see, there's not much over here other than the Skaven to go for. So yeah, makes sense to me to move up this way for now. And then we'll reassess, I guess, after that. I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do about the alliances that these guys have. I do wonder if maybe we can try and get alliances with the Skaven clans. But again, I don't know how feasible that is really in this game, so we'll see. Anyway, let's end the turn there and yeah, get cracking. Got a mission issued here then, so we have to recruit any kind of war beast. Within 6 turns we get a war beast focus, which only really helps us to recruit more of them, which, yeah, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon, I don't think, so that is fine. Let's just keep these guys moving. Where we want to go, actually, Shagrath, isn't it? So let's just move them in as much of a straight line as we can over that way.
Where's my next quarry? Wandering.
Just worried if we get a storm breaking out over here, that's going to mess us up a little bit, but should be fine. Let's actually just check on Shagrath, because it's showing that we can build something. This is not a bad shout for public order purposes. And corruption as well, actually. Probably better things we can be building, though, because we are still in a positive for public order there. Things that are going to give us more money is what I would like to be building. So maybe we go for this slavers camp initially. That's probably going to be our income for this turn. That's fine, because it's going to generate more. Did we get the... No, one more turn, and we got the sacrificial pyre here, which hopefully should sort out our public order issue over this side. But it's at -4 at the moment, that's quite bad. Anyway, we'll end the turn here and try and remember to check that. It's at -4 this turn. Let's have a look next turn. Islev has been destroyed then. Not sure who killed them, but they are gone. I remember earlier on in the campaign I thought I'd killed them, but never mind. That never happened. Sorry, I just wanted to check what the garrison's like here, actually. So, I mean, it's pretty weak. Got some halberdiers, swordsmen and crossbows. And a captain. That's what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 units there. I'm checking is if a push comes to shove, can Throg go and take that settlement? The reason I'm thinking that is because... just in between turns there, I was just looking at the kind of like the lay of the land here, and even though these guys have lots of allies and stuff, we were to bring all our armies down and just try a bit of a shock tactic, I guess. Send Throg after this one here, and send the other armies, you know, take a few settlements all in one fell swoop, damage their economy and whatnot, so they can't field as many armies, that sort of thing. Might be how we have to do it, because I can't see this balance of power getting much better. That's the problem. Because they've just got so many bloody... Well, yeah, they've got a fair few allies and whatnot. Sorry, allies are up here, aren't they? I mean, they've got a lot of enemies though as well, I guess. Which also does help me, because it means that their forces are going to be spread out. Anyway, that's, again, a future problem to be solving. Can we get... No, we can't. I was going to see if we could get into Shagrath this turn, but we cannot.
My challenge? Undeniable.
I think as soon as we land this army here, the Frozen City, what's the garrison like? Actually, it's quite big. Going to need two armies, I think. There is Nagra over here as well with a very small garrison. Maybe we could make that the first target, and Dagoth, and then we move up to the Frozen City and Palace of Ruin, because that's got a very small garrison as well. So realistically, the only real threat to us from these guys is the Frozen City. So maybe we should take that first and then go after the others, because we're probably going to take a bit of a pounding when we get there as well. I guess with that said, we should... Actually, this doesn't really increase... Or increase replenishment. I don't know why I thought that, but... Anyway, it's fine. Let's... Yeah, let's upgrade that. Should help. Cool. And what else? We don't have anything else to do, I don't think, here. We've got an enemy hero over here. Well, he's not an enemy, actually, so let's just see what he does, because if he starts performing actions up against us, we do have Odin Arathin over here who can fight back, so to speak, if needs be. Cool, alright then. I think, again, end of the turn there. We're probably getting through quite a few turns here, but it's absolutely fine. Just need to get our forces up here. Do apologise if this episode ends up being us just moving up north, but hopefully we'll try and get some fighting going as well. Anyway, let's crack on. Cool. Nothing really happened between turns there. Got an alliance between Bordello and Carrick-Ziflin though. Don't think that really affects us at this stage. Okay, we did want to check though, didn't we, about the public order from here. So we're getting 4 from buildings. This only gives us 2, which means we are getting another 2, I think, from over here. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, we're still in a negative though, unfortunately. Really, it's just down to this lack of corruption. But again, there isn't really anything I can do about that until I start taking other areas like this. I know. The Black Pit being the 2 adjacent ones there. Yeah, shame. Never mind. We can actually upgrade this to get Watchtower, which increases the garrison there. Or let's see if there's anything else we can build. In fact, let's just check over here rather than just panning around the map. Actually, does it even tell us here? Doesn't, does it? Ah, no, it does here. Look, Nordland, for example. Cool. Mountains of Hell. Should have a empty building slot, but I think we've had that for a while. We didn't want to put anything there and spend money just yet. And we've got another building slot over here. But again, we can't really put anything there that's going to make us any money. So we already have. We already have a slavers camp on its way. So yeah, okay. Well, we could upgrade this longship builder. Gives us a little bit more income, which is fine. So in a couple of turns, our income should shoot up a little bit, which is always welcome. We've got someone who needs upgrading. Who is it? No, actually no, it's not that they need upgrading, it's just that we've not moved them yet. This does make me think then, actually. Do we just want to go straight for Nagra? We absolutely can. We're not taking any attrition from being out on the sea. Apologies if you caught that loud noise outside, someone riding a very loud motorbike right outside my house. Yeah, maybe we send them straight after Nagra.
To the 4 corners. More headway.
And then we'll get Wulfrik into Shagrath, and maybe once we've taken Nagra, they'll go move on the frozen sea. I just kind of don't want anyone coming from behind us if they raise a new army here. I want them to be in front of us so that we can see them. Let's just double check on these guys again. They still don't have any allies. So that's good. Almost there, I think. Well, yeah, I think one more turn, actually. We should almost be there, really. Cool, let's end the turn there. Uneventful between turns, apart from both Clan Mulder and Gritus have been declared war on by Hochland. I'm not even sure where Hochland live, but probably over that way towards the east. Okay, before we mess about with what's going on over there, let's just have another look at you know, things that we can build. I wonder if there's any benefit of putting something here. I feel like maybe we should save some money and, I don't know, get some of these, at least add them to the global recruitment pool. Get Norse controls and ice trolls, and then from there move on to Fimir warriors and whatnot, which are actually quite good units that we're going to want at some point. In fact, probably sooner rather than later. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Is there anywhere else where we can do that? The main places we want to recruit from are these ones on the coast here. But it is going to mean probably upgrading some of these settlements. So yeah, let's actually just save our money. Let's not spend any just yet. We're going to probably get some money from some battles that we're going to fight pretty soon. Yeah, okay. Right then, I think what we should do... maybe we move Wulfrik onto land first. Just move him up this way, maybe. Just want to be able to see what's their armies are doing, like what army they've got. Looks like a pretty small force here. Doesn't look to be anything at Nagra. In terms of a garrison, Shagrath has some garrison, not the best. But I mean, with these guys hanging around here as well, that should be fine. Cool. Right then, let's go for it. In fact, can we reach? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Declare war on them. Let's get it underway. Can we fight it now, please? Nice. Okay, yeah, we should be able to auto-resolve this quite comfortably. Hardly lost any men. We probably want to establish an outpost here. Gain some armor. Gain followers. Nice, quite a few followers. Giving a few buffs as well. Is all good, and he's leveled up. So let's put some points over here. Let's actually give him rally. So he gets the leadership buff and unlocks the next section of upgrades. These guys are all going to replenish pretty quick. And starting off at a level 2 outpost, which means we should probably look to get Rune Assaulter in as soon as possible. I.e. now, because that's going to allow us to increase the public order here, which is pretty crap at the moment. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's one down. Because when we move this army away, public order is going to definitely tank for a few turns. So getting that Rune Assaulter in and upgrading it, definitely going to be something we want to do sooner rather than later. Okay, now let's just have a look on the garrison here. So yeah, quite a big garrison. I think that's basically a full stack right there, and they've got Blackguard of Nagarond. I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, these guys are pretty tough, and the Blackout Corsairs as well. So yeah, we definitely want to take 2 full stacks over that way. Given that Dagoth over here has basically got a terrible garrison, next to nothing in there, maybe we just move Lamont Dal straight on there next. Take that as well. Again, we're probably not going to be able to actually make an outpost there or anything. Although, is that classed as been on the coast? Maybe it is. Maybe I will be able to make an outpost. We'll see. We'll see. But I think we end the turn there. I don't think there's anything else we want to do. Yeah, and I think we've seen this event before. So this would give us less defense but more attack, and this would give us more attack but less defense. I think we just go for the attack. Don't really like losing defense though, but no, actually let's take the armor. Armor of blood. You get high defense. Cool. Okay, so we're not actually going to be able to make it in one turn over to Dagoth here, but let's just move them out a little bit. There we go, look. Big full stack over there, so in that case then, let's move these guys up together. Take on that army. So yeah, probably going to be a bit of a longer drawn out siege than I would have liked for such a small settlement, but never mind, that's okay. I'd actually rather them have a full stack here than over at the Frozen City where they've already got a big garrison. Actually helps me out if anything, so that's good. And let's take the Cursed Shrine upgrade here. The public order's not too bad, actually, right off the bat. It's because we've got 2 outposts here. So yeah, the more outposts we've got in any one given kind of region, the better for public order and that sort of thing. It's fine. I think we should still... Actually, no, let's not spend the money on that one, because we want to save the money so we can upgrade some things over this side. Income's shot up as well. I think those buildings finished. What else can we build? There's nothing really to upgrade again without spending a bit more money than we have at the moment. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can actually get this one upgraded. Let's do that. And I think that is actually the last one that needed upgrading to level 3. Everything else, or everywhere else should I say, has already got maxed out slavers camps, so yeah. That's that then. We may be able to min-max it a little bit if we have a proper look, but we'll do that in good time. Let's actually just upgrade Killed here as well. Now we upgraded this second set of spells. It's good against armor. Strong versus a single unit. Flamestorm, good versus multiple units. And what does it do? Randomly moving area of effect. Okay, so it's one of the like vortex spells, I believe. It's fire and magical damage. I wonder if we should take this one. Yep, let's do it. Cool. Okay, I think we end the turn there. Don't think these guys are going to get drawn out into a fight against us just because... Let's actually put these guys into an ambush stance. I think that hides them, so they might actually come out to fight against Wulfrik, but then have to fight against both of us. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. My plan worked. Haha. So yeah, we managed to... well, we didn't. I don't think we got the ambush, but what actually did happen was that they came to attack us, obviously not being able to see my other army. They actually brought the one out from their main settlement as well, which is perfect. Balance of power's way in my favour. We're actually getting the garrison helping out here as well, so yeah, all good. I think I'm just going to pop some of these banners on those while we're here. I think that belonged to one of these Marauder champions, so we'll leave that with them. Cool. Right, we'll auto-resolve this one, I believe. Decisive victory. We did lose some people, but not too many. Mainly out of Lamenthal's army, actually. And I think what we'll do here... Do we want to take the leadership bonus? I don't think that's going to benefit us, really, because we're not going to fight any more battles anytime soon. So yeah, let's just take the money. Cool, and I think what I want to do now... Actually, yeah, killed some enemies in battle there. Confident Defender. Ambush foiled, that's fine. Technology research. Okay, so now we've got the technology against Dark Elves, which is good timing. I mean, we did just fight and win that battle, but that's absolutely fine. I think, okay, what we want to do here, so that they don't raise more armies too quickly. I want to go besiege the Frozen City so they can't raise one there, and Dagoth as well. So we should be able to do that, I think, this turn. The only issue I've got, really, is in that rather these guys kind of get the replenishment, so maybe we wait one turn for them.
Where's my next quarry?
Probably do the same with Wulfrik as well, actually. Because the thing is, even if they do raise an army at either one of these places... again, apologies for that loud noise from outside, guys. Yeah, if the benefit of keeping these guys on this side of the border for this turn, they can replenish. And even if they do raise an army here, it's only going to be, what, 3 units in one turn? So we're not really risking too much, I don't think. Let's continue. I'm actually going to take Rally as well for Wulfrik. I wonder if we can get him on a War Mammoth yet. Maybe we need to research War Mammoths first. Well, I say research, have the building available to do it. I wonder if maybe we should get Annihilation of Skaven next, only because... Could very well end up fighting against them, although saying that, I think I'd like to keep them on side more than anything. I don't know who Tilia is. Not too sure what we should do here. High Elves, we're probably not going to come into contact with High Elves, I wouldn't have thought, anyway. Still haven't done any of the beast hunts yet, actually. We should probably have a look at some of these. I just keep forgetting about them, to be honest. There's too much other stuff going on. Yeah, maybe we go for Butcher's Captives. Gives defense and attack for all Marauder units, and they make up the majority of my forces at the moment. Yeah, let's do that. Now we've got a big stack of money. The first thing we wanted to do, I think, was probably Icedrake Fjord. It's kind of right in the middle. Probably the best place for us to be upgrading things. So yeah, let's take a tribal stronghold there. Let's also take a ruinous kiln, because that's going to allow us to get marauders with great weapons, and we would also need a chieftain's hall for that as well, but we can do that next turn. Yep, and I guess improving the garrison here can't be a bad idea. But before we do that, let's just have a look at some of these other places and what we can build elsewhere with the money that we've got. Again, I don't think it's too much, but let's have a look anyway. Discoverability of Skaven Underseas for Marauder Patrols. Where would we be putting that? Aceling's Concave, I mean, probably doesn't need to be there, to be honest. It's fine, we've already got one over here anyway. Yeah, not actually too much else to build, to be honest. Maybe we get an Obsidian Quarry here, because that's going to give us more things to trade with and a bit more income. So there we go. Settled. Right then. Yeah, let's end the turn there. Throg's doing his thing down south, just defending. Next turn, we'll go besiege both these cities, no matter what kind of armies we find in them. And that's actually been taken out now as well. Been raised. I wonder if that's been raised by Norscan army. Interesting if that's the case, because I know that the Hmong are at war with these guys.
I would kill you with a single word.
Interesting. Okay, well, maybe the Hmong are quite strong. It's not a bad thing if they are, to be honest. Helps us, because if we can find the leader, we can take them in one go. That's a big if, though, to be honest. Anyway, let's end the turn and enact our plan. Yeah, next turn. Failed the Beasts of War mission, but I'm not too bothered about that. Savage Blow. What does this do? Charge bonus. All armies of all factions. Okay, cool. We've seen that a couple of times before, but it just means that we need to get our charges in before them. So actually, come to think of it, is this the last 2 settlements for these guys? I think it is. So yeah, let's get them besieged quickly.
I'll rip out guts. Offerings.
With this one, we are gonna have to. Sorry, that was the wrong order. We want a battering ram and a couple of towers, and then we want to continue this siege. And we'll basically wait for Lamantdal to get free from this one here, which you should be able to take this in one turn, I would have thought. Yep, very easily. How to resolve that. Only lost a handful of men. Decisive victory. Yeah, so we can't raise anything here. Sorry, we can't build a settlement, an outpost, but what we can do is raise it for the crow. That'll increase our replenishment rate by 20%, which is quite a big deal, I think, actually. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Gained a few followers as well in the meantime, and leveled up too. So let's decide what we're going to give him. I guess we could buff replenishment again there. Recruitment cost, growth, not too bothered about that, I don't think. Gained a few more things that we can, a few more buffs we can give our troops as well. Is very good, but I think the Norse resilience is what we should take. At least for now. Cool. I mean, to be honest, for the crow, that was really the one that I wanted, just level 1. But we do need to get to level 3 with one of them, so we may as well carry on down here. Having, I think it's the serpent, yeah, minus 10% upkeep for all armies is also quite good. I mean, 10% is not massive, to be honest, so yeah, should be fine. Cool, right then. That is pretty much that turn sorted. It's a shame he's only just over on that side of the border because we're not getting any replenishment now. But we'll replenish for one turn before we move over there, I think. Cool. Agra, what can we build here? Nothing just yet. Actually, we can... No, we can't. Need a bit more money before we can upgrade that, but we probably can do it next turn. Yeah, maybe we should do that. And yeah, that helps us out quite a bit over here. Still showing that settlement... Oh, no, it's not. It's because they've got a hero here, that's why. Yeah, okay. Cool. Right, let's end the turn there. Actually, we've got a bit of money to spend. Did we want to spend it anywhere over here? No, we want to wait 4 turns for this to get upgraded, and then we'll put a new building in, and also, when we get enough money, get a chieftain's hall here. And then that gives us access to some stronger troops over that side. Cool, let's end the turn there then. Alright, so these guys want to make a peace treaty with me. They're going to pay me a little bit of money, but obviously we're going to say no. We want to take them out completely. For no reason, actually, to be totally honest. The thing is, if I let them stay where they are, like if I let them live, for example, then they're just going to go take that back, the city that I raised, and also the one to the north as well, and then we're just kind of back at square one. I'd rather take them out completely. Yeah, just mainly so that they can't get confederated by Nagorond. That's actually the main reason, to be honest. So yeah, let's decline it. Alright, so Hmong are actually wanting to get a non-aggression pact with me. Pay me a little bit of money. I'm going to decline it because I think the only problem is I don't want to like send my units really far away and then they end up having to take ages to come back. But I kind of feel like I want to take out Hmong and his, Welch and his forces. I guess I'll decline it for now. There's no need to kind of rush into it.
Your allegiance grows, my lord, and can be strengthened further still as you raise further settlements and erect
I don't think we'll listen to him. He can go away. Again, do a bit of money there for that as well, for getting to level 1. One of the gods. Now we need to get to level 2, and that'll give us 3,000. Cool. Is it just another... Yeah, it's only another 30 points, and then we get up to level 2, and then from there it's another 40 points after that. Okay, that's fine. Can we build anything worth building over here? I'm not too sure. I think we can actually take Palace of Ruin as well. It's suitable climate for us, I think. I'm not sure what that symbol means, but it's the same one that's attached to all my other proper settlements. So I am going to go take that if I get the chance. I guess first of all, let's take the Frozen City. Might be able to do it this turn now that these guys have turned up. Nope, still... Actually, it's not showing us having our reinforcements because they're still moving. Just move them in even closer. Do that again. Yeah, there we go. Let's auto-resolve it. Get it done. Plus victory. Raise it for the crow again. A few people leveled up there. We probably want to hang back and replenish our troops, but we also want to go take the Palace of Ruin as well. Colonization cost is 1,300. I think it's worth it though, to be totally honest.
My challenge?
Okay, I think what we'll do is let's just level everyone up. So the first thing I'm going to do for Wulfrik, there's Norse resilience there as well actually. Let's give him that.
What?
And Kjeld over here. Just put another point into that new spell that he learned. Into some armor. Yeah, we ideally want to head back and replenish a little bit, so maybe we'll do that next turn. Just kind of don't want anyone else to come and take that. Snatch it out from right beneath me. So we've taken those guys out. The next target's definitely going to be Grond over here. Yeah, we should be able to smash them. And then onto Hmong from there. Cool. Right then guys, I think with that, we're going to end the turn there. Or end the episode there, should I say. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. It's been a bit of a longer one. I appreciate it took a little while to get into things there, but when it did, we've actually made some good progress, so pretty good. Yeah, if you've got any tips or feedback for me, leave those down in the comments below. It's always appreciated when you guys help us out. And if you've not subscribed yet, and you've been enjoying this series so far, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so that you get notified whenever I release a new episode. I've got a bit of a dodgy schedule at the moment. I was doing 3 episodes a week previously, and then it's kind of dropped to 2, and this week this is going to be the only episode this week that I've managed to get out. I'm going to try and get back up to 2 a week at a minimum, starting next week, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, with that all said, guys, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.